KD, Keke, RRP, man, you know we. Hey, 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 hey. Man, I was born in the slums, raised in the sewers. I hung out with all the talkers, influenced by all the doers. See, I'm a goat. Y'all should sit down and just take a note. Stop burning bridges and expecting niggas to send a boat. Are you thinking that you more thing, but you just an OCC? Gotta put you in your place, I guess that's just my OCD. Katie told me, so that means apply the pressure. Sorry, Lo, we killed this beat, man. Take that boy out on the stretcher. Katie is the bomb, Keke is the detonator. DT got you in the spittle, breathing off a respirator. Trust me, ain't no rest for haters. You can say the stress for later. Got a question, send it in. I got two investigators. Dropping gems, we just trying to really see who want it. Oh, it's business, yeah, we own it. Smell like money, I cologne it. Keke quick to block a nigga, Katie quick to kick him out.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth!
I'm just a D girl from around the way with a whole lot of shit to say. It's your girl, KD.
It's your hostess with the mostest. It's Keke.
Cheer. All right, there we go. What up, though? You know it is your boy, Coach DTM, aka Pure Motivation. I am Mr. Energy. Everybody love me. I don't have one enemy. Our podcast is here now, so you got to respect it. You never get off on us because we're never the exit. If you know me, then you know that I'm more than a savage who loves living life and is allergic to average. So in conclusion, so it's no confusion. If you see somebody realer than us,
It's an illusion.
What up, though?
What up, though?
What up?
What up, though?
What up, man? Welcome to another episode of Relationship Reality Podcast, where you get your daily dose of
Relationship and reality.
talk about
Okay.
it. The world's most dangerous podcast, man, because you are guaranteed to grow or you are guaranteed to go.
I like how you made that up.
I like
And
that though.
today we are here with a special guest.
Our favorite.
Definitely one of our top favorites, a fan's favorite. They just felt like they learned so much, you know what I'm saying, from you. So I said, listen, we're gonna bring her back as much as we can.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She got her own thing going, her own podcast and all that. But you know, as many times as I can pull her in, I'm like, look, we in there. And we finna do our podcast and look, we finna turn up.
Yeah,
Man. That's what we do. So introduce yourself.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Miss Mouthy, the lips of Detroit. I'm so honored to be here. Y'all know it's always a good time with family. So thank y'all for having me again. Let's turn this shit up.
Okay.
Period. Damn.
I knew you was looking extra sexy.
Right?
I was like,
You know,
oh, she got the red, baby.
Yeah, it's summertime vibes. I'm outside 2.0.
Okay.
Oh,
I walked in the door like, damn,
I'm
red.
like, ooh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, so she clocked it with all the fingers.
Mhm.
She was out there looking like the claw.
Yeah.
All right.
Bro.
It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Listen, let's get into it, man. How was y'all week and weekend? How's everything going? What y'all got coming up? Talk to me. Talk about it.
You go first.
Oh yeah. So we had some people come into town. My husband, Fret Brothers, was in town, and so they had a probate. ITU, shout out to y'all. They came down for Father's Day weekend and Juneteenth weekend. So it was like a real good vibe. We got to show them the city. We went to a rooftop party down at Shadow Gallery.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Baby, I missed the memo. Nobody told
like
me it was
that.
that lit. Yeah. So
I like it there.
that was a vibe. Of course, Sunday we had Mouthy Meals where we gave back to the community. So that was my weekend. And so, you know, I'm just excited to be here today.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we definitely excited to have you in this, John. You know what I'm saying? Keke.
Do you love me?
Hey.
Everybody? That's the only part I know.
Music ain't her thing. Music ain't her thing.
The beats are.
It's just been busy. My son, he wrapping up baseball, about to start football. So, those be the busy
This
busy
is a
days.
busy time of
Yeah,
year,
it's just a
yeah.
busy time of year between work and my extracurricular stuff with work and the union stuff and the football, the baseball. It's just busy,
Yeah,
I love it.
busy, which is always good though. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Busy and productive.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's a good,
Yeah.
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 Okay. Any backlash from you being a fraud last week, or everything good? You
Bro,
good?
grow
It was in
up.
your DMs, like
you know, I
everything
don't,
good.
I don't never give a fuck about that. You gotta know.
Yeah.
Stand on business.
You gotta know your
whatever I
people.
do.
All right. If y'all don't know how she was a fraud, make sure y'all tune in. If you didn't watch the
Okay.
episode last week, make sure you look at it. 'Cause
Hey,
it's,
oh, you know what? I forgot to shout out the Pop the Balloon we went to.
oh yeah,
I'm so mad I missed it.
I know. I was thinking about
Aw.
that.
So
too.
look.
Okay, wait. Before you do that,
Oh.
we got a representative in here, right?
Mhm.
So I want to ask the representative this question.
It's the fingers. Okay, the hand rub. What's up?
I want to ask you this question, man.
Of course.
Is there a stigma against, like, if something is labeled a part of the community, is only people of the community supposed to be there to enjoy it?
What?
And I asked this question. She's gonna fill in the rest of this
Oh,
this pop the
goodness.
balloon just so I can, but this is what it felt like a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I agree
You got
with
the
that.
vibe. That's the vibe y'all got.
Yeah.
So yeah, stigma shows up in a lot of different ways, right? But when the promo is looking very LGBT friendly, other things, they gotta know that the gays gonna bring their people, they allies. So, I think one of the most confusing thing when we get in space is when the who's who, right?
Yeah.
Because people be cruising, will you say? We peeping the scene, we want to
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So if you see a masculine man or a feminine woman, sometimes the community don't always know who out, who with it, who ain't, who's a supporter. So
Okay.
sometimes it might be good to kind of have a disclaimer. You don't got to keep telling everybody I'm straight, but just have a shirt. I'm with my nigga, or
Mhm.
proud
Show it a
ally,
little bit.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Show it a little
yeah.
bit.
So I did have the pin on. So I had a pin on that said you're safe with me
Mhm.
with like the multiple of flags. It was
Yeah.
it's so many flags.
Yeah.
I can't keep up. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then Reese had her button on that said I'm an ally. So what it was, because it's Pride Month, she had a pop the balloon that was geared for the community,
Yeah.
right? When the people came, I think they thought like it was only for the community.
Yeah.
Oh.
So when they saw like everybody was there,
Mhm.
they're like,
Uncomfortable.
mm-mm.
Mm.
Wow.
So they wouldn't participate.
Yeah.
Oh.
They wouldn't participate.
Yeah.
So that's why we was like, how did it go? I'm like, straight, literally,
Mm.
Yeah.
because she had to do it like she normally does it with the woman.
Also,
and
just end up in a regular.
yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
people, it was some people there that were part of the community,
Right.
Mhm.
but they did not want to go
Oh.
like up on the stage to participate. They were like, mm-mm.
They
Yeah,
said they
I
didn't know
could
it
see
was-
that because we so
Were they
used to being
uncomfortable?
the butt of the joke, and
Yeah.
like you got people saying little whispers and bullshit. So, but when I seen it, I thought it was lit, and I was
thought
like,
it was gonna
damn.
be dope.
listen,
I thought it was
it was
gonna be dope.
it was so many people there.
Yeah.
And I was like, come on. They like, no.
I would
So
have
I
been
was
back in it.
Yeah,
Right.
you would have. So I had like it was a group, and they were like all friends, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, listen, we're not gonna put anybody up there
Yeah.
that is not looking for what you're providing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we're not gonna put a stud up there against a man who want to be with a woman.
Yeah,
We're not
yeah.
gonna do that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
what I was telling them, and they was
Yeah.
like,
Still
mm-mm.
no.
Ooh.
They was not.
Oh.
But
I
it
wanted
was
to
a
be
lot
single
of
so
men
bad
though.
for that event.
I wanted to.
Pop my balloon.
I
But
wanted
we
to
could
see it.
we could have
Aw.
still just participated just
Yeah.
to make other people feel comfortable.
Yeah. Because I would
Like-
have. I would have been on whatever side you wanted me to be on. Because
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were
And I
like,
would've-
mm-mm.
Me too.
Yeah, and I was like,
fun. Like,
yeah.
But you know what? That also goes with building rapport. So
Yeah.
maybe a few more efforts where they see like, okay, it actually is safe here.
Yeah.
Like it's a cool vibe.
Yeah.
They'll come around.
So they did ask her to do like the same concept, but at one of like a bar geared more towards.
Okay.
Their community.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like where it was at, I mean, it's just a bar and grill. It's not. It's just anybody could come.
Yeah.
So they would prefer to be somewhere where they're more comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what? I went to a dope bar, which I didn't know it was a community bar. Right?
Mhm.
It was right where we go in Mexican town to eat,
Mhm.
and it was like a bar that was like everybody was. I was
Yeah.
like, when I say I had so much fun. I don't know how Mohini found that one. When I
It'd
say
be a vibe.
when I say we had so much fun. And it was a salsa bar too.
Oh,
so they was
yes.
doing like salsa and stuff
Oh
down
yeah,
there.
I seen
It
those
was right
videos.
across from Shoshamiko's.
Oh,
my God.
Love it.
We gotta go. We
oh yeah.
gotta
Yep.
go. Like they kept pulling us around and we like was starting to dance, doing like the little line dance where all of us was going around the bar just holding each other and like just it was such a vibe.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know where you found this at, but at first we was kind of like sitting back because we like waiting on some cute guys. They was with guys, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I like those people the
And,
ones I want to dance with.
Yeah.
We sandwiching, and we was. The fuck?
Mhm.
We had a good time.
The time
But
was had.
I gotta
okay.
wait on some cute ones. They got to be fine for me.
Period. Okay.
But we had such a. This one guy came and asked us if we wanted to dance. He couldn't dance, like no rhythm or nothing.
It's always
And he
both.
was
Right.
he was our
He said
color,
he was bold.
and I was confused. So I
He
was
said
like,
he was bold. Let's go.
I'm gonna dance with you.
What was his
the-
nationality?
It was our race. It
Yeah.
was us. Yes.
Oh,
I was very
Interesting.
shocked.
Y'all are so cute.
I was
with
very
these-
shocked. Like, yeah, he was African American and
Okay.
did no rhythm, nothing.
Mm.
I said, you ain't giving me nothing. Would you come up here and ask me to dance? You don't know how to dance. Like,
He said,
Right,
"Can you
much
teach
as you
me how to
dance."
dance? Like, Can you do this for me?
so it was one guy. He was a Mexican man, so cute. Oh my God, he was so cute, but such like personality. Like
Mhm.
the personality was so he got us every time. So it was 3 of us that went at first, and then like other people came. So he would like say, "Hi, my name is whatever." And as soon as you get the hand, he'd flip you around and start
Oh,
turning.
wow.
Like that's
Yeah.
how he got you to dance.
Oh.
So every time Mohini fell for it, she just every time he just dancing her the whole spinning her the whole time. So when he did me, because he did 2 girls at a time, like he was just having the time, baby. We had the time. So when he spent me, like I started twerking, like he like, I didn't know you had all of that.
I'm not ready.
He wasn't ready.
He was like, whoa.
So he was stuck on me all night. He
Yeah.
was like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to get up. this
Andale,
corner."
andale.
Yeah.
Diva.
It was like dirty dancing though. It was like
Oh.
salsa dancing, but like dirty dancing. I said, you might be too much for me.
Mhm.
But when I started twerking, he didn't know how to handle it. So
Yeah.
he like, yeah, you're a little too much for me.
That's good.
But yeah, we had a good time. We definitely gonna have to go there though. It was
Love
like,
that.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, no, that's what I seen when we went there. I was like, because we got in, they kind of threw it around a little bit, drinking, and
so it was packed.
listen
It
to
was
the
crowded.
music.
So it was crowded.
It was a nice
it was
crowd.
a nice crowd. I ain't gonna say it
turnout.
was crowded,
So it was a nice
but it was a
crowd.
nice
But
crowd.
nobody wanted to participate.
Even down to one was supposed to do a show, and just kind of dip.
What?
And I was like, I was looking forward to the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I
Y'all
would've been
gotta
so
do
disappointed.
the 2 clubs that we known for.
Mhm.
If it's more lesbian or femme presenting people, they
Yeah.
gonna want innuendo. If it's
Oh.
more gay, masculine, femme boys, they gonna want White Star. So you gotta,
White Star. I
yeah.
never heard that
Now
one.
White Star, that's my joy.
I'm like, I never heard that one.
Oh, I love it. It's a Hamtramck, and shout out to y'all. But
Okay.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
vibe.
I heard it in the windows.
I did
before.
too. That's
Yeah.
something like I heard of that one. I just didn't
That's
hear
on the service drive, isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
but them in my younger days, I had to hang up
Mhm.
innuendo.
You like,
that time was
Yeah.
here.
but yeah, I liked it though. It was nice. It was nice.
I'm
I'm
glad.
so mad.
But
I
they was
missed it.
like,
I'm
No, we'll just watch. I'm like, well, if everybody just watching,
Watching.
who gonna participate?
Yeah.
Aw.
Somebody else. I said, oh,
And she
okay.
only choose the people when they get there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, or you could say
Yeah.
ahead of time that you want to participate, but people never.
Yeah.
She got to mingle and like
Yeah.
pull people out of their shell,
Yeah.
Yeah.
serve a couple rounds. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they was like, mm-mm. No, no,
Pop
no,
the
no.
balloon is always a good time. That's such
No,
a
for
good
real.
idea.
Hilarious.
It's always fun.
It's so fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna do it again next month.
Yeah.
I think August she doing. Oh, yeah. I don't know what the theme is in July.
I
but
thought it
August-
was every other month.
I think.
Oh,
it's
is it every other
yeah,
month?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
August is gonna be the Silver Fox edition.
Mm.
So like the older men. That's what she was like.
Mm.
She told BFF, come on back.
You know I'm gonna be there.
My
She like,
grade.
I know you like the mature crowd.
You know I'm gonna be there. Sipping
yeah.
my tea.
I'm in there
Yeah.
then. I'm in there. I'm gonna get in that one.
It's gonna be fun.
My grades will be back by then.
Bro.
I'm in there.
All right, you see.
You know what I'm
you
saying?
know, you are not going to participate. You will
I'm
just.
participating.
Let him live his best life.
I'm participating.
You will be
And,
funny on there though.
Man, I already got. Listen, I'm
Don't-
ready. I'm
I'm gonna
ready.
get up there and pop your balloon every time. You talk about
I'm gonna have a wooden balloon. It ain't gonna
A
pop.
wooden-
You can't pop my
I'm
balloon.
gonna pop this one.
it's fun. Though.
All right, so all right, let's get into it, man. I got a question for y'all. Why is it something wrong with people who just don't want to know.
Oh.
Like I just don't want to know. It's not presented to me. It's not in my face. It's not
Oh, what's that
hurting
song?
me.
I
just
don't want
yeah.
know.
Yeah, right.
If you playing me, keep it on the low.
Cause what?
Cause my heart can't take it anymore.
Hey.
Take that.
Oh,
Some
Yeah,
some people are
but
like
why
that.
there's something wrong with that? I think I'm gonna put a little clip of that in there. I think YouTube give me like 30 seconds or something like that. So I'm gonna put a little clip right there. But why did something wrong with just not wanting to know? People look at you like, oh, you stupid. You just whatever the case may be. Some people just don't want to know. What's wrong with that?
Because I don't think they want to lose what they got. They like, if I
I
know,
don't want
then
to be
it's,
disrupted. I'm happy.
yeah. You
Life
just don't
is
want to lose
good.
it. You just don't want to lose it.
Yeah.
No, I want to know. Let me know. Some
Okay.
shit. I know. I want to know.
tell me. But
I
I
wish-
think knowing is part of taking that responsibility, right? Like it's just like when you ignorant and say you don't know about the causes of social justice, right?
Mhm.
You ignorant until you're not. And when you
Yeah.
know, you either decide to stay ignorant or
Yeah.
do something about the change you want to see.
Yeah.
And so for me, I want to know.
I want to know too.
Yeah.
Tell me.
I want to know. You
But-
right? No, I want
But
to know.
I don't want to know on no malicious shit. Like I don't want to know on no bullshit. Like tell me, I need the right person to tell me though.
Yeah.
Right? Because
Yeah.
if you hear it from somebody like that, you like, bitch, the fuck, you ain't want us to make it nowhere.
Yeah,
What the fuck
that's
about-
real.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, bitch, you hated on this relationship the whole time, and now you telling me my nigga cheating. Girl, fuck you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to hear it from a reliable person, and then be like, okay, let me decide what I'm gonna do. But yeah, if you hear it from the wrong person, it's gonna be like, girl.
And I'm a Gemini, so it's like I need to know so I can set the play. Like I need to know that you're not getting a one up on me. I'm petty like that. Like, oh, so we out here doing that. Why is only you doing that?
Say
I
it.
want to do that too.
Say it.
We're
'Cause
outside.
we could have been doing
together.
it. We could have been doing it. You
They
said
wouldn't have knew
you
what
said
marriage looked like.
So you saying this shit open?
Okay.
We could have been open.
I would have
this
kept
shit
the back door open, front door open, and blow this bitch off. Okay.
Side door,
Yeah.
windows, the
Don't
fuck.
keep me closed off and you outside just
doing whatever. Yeah,
Baby, no.
that's true.
I don't think I want to know.
I do.
I'm saying it from a standpoint of like
No, you crazy though, because
Yeah.
we don't want you to know.
that's the
No, we
thing.
don't
I
want you
don't
to know.
I don't
No,
want
no,
to
no.
unleash that.
Somebody
for
going
one.
to jail. Somebody gonna be dead. We're not gonna do that.
So
You crazy. So we don't even know. We want to ask you.
There's two things. There's two reasons why I feel like I don't want to know. One, I have this perception of what Katie is.
Mm-hmm.
I know I have a perception of how she is.
Yeah.
I got a perception of what I feel like in my head right now. I know what she will do and what she won't do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If that perception changes,
Yeah.
then I'm like, what's
You
next?
don't know how
Right?
to go from there.
Because
Yeah.
one of my next question I was gonna ask y'all, but one of the worst things for me, and y'all can tell me what y'all worst thing is, but one of the worst things for me in a marriage and a relationship is being able to see myself without that person. If I begin to see myself without her,
Yeah.
I feel like visual is power. Right? If you see yourself doing something, then eventually you'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if you see yourself without a person, eventually you'll feel like this can be reality. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
So I can remember going to God one time after like a issue we was having,
Mm-hmm.
and I started seeing visions of that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, take this away.
Mm-hmm.
Take this vision away. I don't want this vision.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the prayer had to be, it couldn't just be take the vision away.
Yeah.
It was like, take it away if this is not supposed to be here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
we'll put ourselves in positions and then blame God and the devil
Absolutely.
and all
Yeah.
other type of thing. So you got to be specific in your prayers, right? So I'm like, I don't want to know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't
Yeah.
want that to be tarnished. I don't want it to be tainted. I
Yeah.
don't want. It's kind of like your parents back in the day. You never saw them sick or hurt or cry or none of that, and you just looked at them as Superman. And at that one moment when you seen them like be vulnerable or hurt or anything,
Yeah.
your whole perception of life, not
Yeah.
necessarily the parent,
Mm-hmm.
but just life and things that you start going through now, like, oh, he went through this and I'm done. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's just certain things. I'm like, you know what? I'm straight, man. I don't need to know. Don't tell me. Don't let me find out. Don't do none of that. I find myself separating myself from people who try to convince me that she's not who I think she is.
Yeah.
Oh, you think she's loyal? You think she ain't never cheated? You think she ain't never did this?
Wow.
You think she ain't gonna talk to somebody?
Wow.
I'm like, yes, I do think that. And I think you should want me to think that.
Right.
Like,
Not for real.
You like the hell?
hey, no, I do think that. And I think you should want me to think that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, no, I don't think I want to know.
I think men don't
I'm
want
about
to
to say
know.
guys
I
are
was about to
different.
say that too.
guys are
Yeah.
different. Yeah,
Because it's like, I don't remember what show, a podcast I was watching, an analogy where they passed the can around the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody touched the can. And then he was like, you'll still drink out of that pop, won't you? They're like, yeah, why not? We just touched the outside. He like, but if I stick my finger in there, I bet you won't drink it. And they're like, no, that's disgusting. That's the difference between men and women. Like, it's like you just passing the private around, right? And then you just, but if you get to digging in there, you're like, oh, I don't want that. So I think that, that's how they look at it.
Yep. I agree.
So it's like, I could pass you the sandwich, but it's wrapped. Take that wrapping off, you're like, I don't know
Yeah,
your
same.
hand,
I feel like y'all could dish it and can't take it.
Definitely. 1,000 trillion
Y'all could
percent.
dish it out, but yeah.
What the fuck that motherfucker?
Oh, that bear was quiet on his shit.
Okay.
Oh, that bear was quiet on his shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, let's move it on. Let's move it on my left side over here.
Yeah. I mean, we as women know, right?
Yeah.
Our husbands do shit all the time where you be like, if I even did a piece of that and then play crazy. Because men do shit and play crazy.
Yep.
Baby, talk about it.
I ain't know.
Okay,
You
so
said what?
this is
I ain't know that.
Yeah.
this what I think.
Know.
What?
I think for men, it's not that we can dish it, but we can't take it.
Of
It's
course you're gonna say that.
It's the reasoning behind it, right? If you want me to take it because you're trying to get me back, you want me to feel how you felt.
It ain't gonna work.
I don't like no. You don't want. You know how I felt. You went through it. Why would you want me to feel like that?
So y'all could do it 70 times, but we do it one time.
What's the world? But the problem is, what is the reason?
It don't matter.
It does, because most of the time, most women, I ain't gonna just put it on women. A lot of people try to do what they call cheat back.
Okay, so if it's not a cheat back, you will be okay.
If it's not a
with
cheat back and you got a real reason behind why you did it, yeah.
That's a lie. That's
and
a
I'm gonna
fucking
tell you why.
lie.
No, I'm gonna tell you why.
That is a fucking lie.
When I was younger,
because in your mind, you're gonna say it's the cheat to get back. You gonna convince yourself that it's to get back.
Yeah, you know why? Because it's not in you to do that. That's not your like,
I don't agree with that.
If my struggle was crack, right? And now you see every time I stress out, every time something go wrong, I just kind of fall back, and you could be like, "Oh, he back on it. He did it again." You understand that, but if for whatever reason you like, well, shoot, he doing crack, I'm finna do crack too. I'm finna see how I fit. No, you feel what I'm saying? Like, don't make my struggle your struggle. And I'm only speaking for myself in this case, because infidelity came to me in a way where when I was a kid, I felt like I wasn't loved. I felt like I wasn't wanted. You know what I'm saying? I was molested. It was a bunch of different reasons that I went. That was the only thing that made me feel worthy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was a battle that I had to fight. But it could have easily been anything else.
Yeah.
It could have been crack. It could have been coke. It could have been,
yeah,
heroin. It could have been anything.
Yeah.
I didn't go the drug route. I went to the human drug route.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you begin to do that, a lot of times people don't understand that's a development, right? So once you do it once, some people can't just do it once and stop. Once you do it, you're like, oh, okay, I do kind of like how this. It made me feel better. And now you picked up a whole new habit, trying to get somebody back or trying to do what somebody else did, even if it wasn't a get back. But you're like, it worked for him. Let me see if it worked for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason why. If your vice is drinking, you become a overly drunk alcoholic whenever something goes wrong. I understand that. That's where you automatically went to. That's your default mode. So that's my only thing with that part. Now, I'm not speaking for all men
Yeah.
or women or things. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking from
Right.
my vantage point.
Yeah.
You know.
And go ahead.
No, go ahead.
And I get that, right? Because I'm hearing a lot of familiar words. I think the difference is too, we gotta know that we both human. And so in relationships, when you commit yourself to someone, those fleshly desires don't go away. So just like men is looking at these women and acting or hiding, we still want a peace.
And that's what I'm
There's
saying.
men that's
always
attractive. Yeah, sometimes it's like, oh, now we're here to a point where the unspoken is now presented in front of us, and you're acting out on it. Let me go figure out what my desires is and what part I kept separated for the commitment of this relationship. And like I tell my husband, while you're finding yourself through all of your traumas and your journey, you don't get to bleed on me. Like it's no fair for me to bleed on you. I have to figure that shit out on my own and hope that none of this come back in. Everything that you probably said, you had that direct conversation with that woman for y'all to build a level of trust and intimacy. So she already was aware to be like, okay, he might fall short in this point, or let me give some grace here. But how much do we extend till we like, let me look at self and go figure out what the fuck I want.
And then too, like if you're not feeling like you're getting it at home, other people come to you like, hey, oh, you're so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's not always
talking to you in your
it's
love
not
language.
always a get back. It's just like you feel like you've been missing a portion of it and somebody else giving it to you, and then the weakness come in.
That's why I said it's about the exposure.
It's not always a get back.
It's the exposure. Like now I'm getting something that I didn't even know I needed. You know what I'm saying? Who even knew that I needed somebody to hold my hand? Who even knew I needed somebody to open my door? Who even knew I needed somebody to say, hey, did you eat lunch today? Okay, let me grab. It's like the little things. And then it becomes something. And you're like, now we here now.
And I attribute that to the one word that I hate, and it's a cuss word when it comes down to relationships and life in general. That's what happened when you living in comfort. I always say comfort kills. Get
comfort
out of
does
that.
Kill.
Comfort kills.
Comfort does kill.
You would have never.
No, comfort kills.
You would have never desired to get this new position, this new role you got going, right? If you was just living in that comfort, because you've been there for a while. You know the job, you know what to do, you know what each day gonna consist of, you know how to get through it. You can do it sleepy, you can do it tired, you can do it drunk, you can do it at the crib, you can do it however you feel like you want to do it, right? But when you push yourself and you like, nah, I want more. The relationship should be the same way. But what happens is you live in the mode of comfort. And when you're comfortable and your spouse is not, now you might get lucky. Both you niggas might be comfortable. Both you niggas might not want nothing else. All right, you good. And I see that sometimes, right? But there are instances where you might not want something, but your spouse wants something more. They want to keep growing. They want to go travel. They want to go do X, Y, and Z and do things outside the box. I was listening. We was at this pop balloon thing, and the question was, what was the question? What would you do? I'm writing questions. I'm trying to push it to the people. Like, look, ask this question. But I couldn't get over there in time enough for them to do it. But they like, what would you do to have fun, or what would a fun date look like, or something? And the responses I was hearing, I'm like, this is why.
One person was like, we just roll up, watch a movie.
What you gonna do? We gonna do what you gonna do. No. Okay, maybe we should have asked this question differently.
Like, what would you do to impress me? How would you want to do?
I'm like, what? No. I'm like, for nothing else, you in front of a bunch of people, you got to be entertaining.
Right.
Absolutely.
So, no, it's just, you got to get out that comfort mode. You got to get out that
that's
zone.
What they be doing. That's really what they be doing. If somebody said that on my first day, we're going to roll up and ride around in the car, I'd be like, you getting blocked. I ain't even out the car before we get this. What? You're not even picking me up from my house.
Like the one guy, he had a little humor to it, and I don't even know if he was trying to have humor, but he was like, well, what would we do? And he said, well, we'll go to a river walk and you know, I can't walk right now.
Oh, he was
but
in a wheelchair.
He was in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
But he was like, one day I'm gonna be able to walk again. But for now, we just go to River Walk and
He
roll
said,
around.
I roll, or you could push me.
Yeah. But you know, just some kind of you know,
Humor,
something.
yeah.
Yeah. I was like, y'all, they lost.
That's what
They
they
were
single.
lost. And I was baffled. Like, how could you can't even make something up?
Men
You
don't.
might
I
not
feel
have
like men don't know how to do a proper date too. Sometimes they just
Mhm.
you trying to see what they like, and they like to smoke weed. You like to smoke weed. You like that's the perfect date. Like that's it.
Yeah.
Bitch, what nice restaurant we going to? Cause I'm spending
I got
up some
this-
check.
I
On
got
the
this
first
new
date.
strand.
First we talk about.
But then too, that's exposure too, because a nice restaurant to you might be like Roof Chris or like Black Rock still open?
yeah.
Yeah.
Or you know, something nice like that, where
Mm-hmm.
their nice restaurant might be like no shade, but like Red Lobster.
Fridays.
Fridays,
Yeah.
Applebee's.
Mhm.
Which ain't nothing wrong with those.
There's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying, like,
Not for my first date though.
but for them, but that's what I'm saying, like, for them, that's 5-star. You know what I'm saying? They like Longhorn. Oh yeah, that's 5-star.
I mean, think about it. Like we take our kids out on dates, right?
Mhm.
We got some that we try to expose them to different things, different restaurants, different places, etc.
Yeah.
But we got one or two that will tell you, just take me to McDonald's.
I want this
Yeah.
regular.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't need to
true.
do it. I'm gonna waste all that. They're not gonna tell
Not
you,
gonna
but
eat
you're
it.
gonna see it. They're
Yep.
gonna waste. This is $100 plate. You done wasted that, but you really just want to.
A cheeseburger.
Yeah. So you know,
We got one. I don't care where we take him. He getting it. Where y'all
Burger.
Where y'all cheeseburgers?
Where your
burger.
cheeseburger?
Where y'all cheeseburgers? We don't have cheeseburgers.
Yep.
Can we leave?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't
It's
want to
not
be here.
fun.
But that's just, even though they've been exposed to more, that's just where they what they
comfortable.
want. You know,
That's Xavier.
Yeah.
And we don't come with a fact sheet, right?
Yeah.
So when you date somebody, you might hear about their exes,
Yeah.
but you don't know if you
Yeah,
are
yeah.
your nigga's first bad bitch.
right?
So you don't know that like his caliber of the bitches, he was just tolerating so much. What I hear is a lot of abuse that men put themselves in to be in a relationship and figure it out. But then when they come across the one, then it's like, oh shit, I'm out of my element. I can't just let this bitch in my house and sleep on my couch and that's good enough for her. Like she got her own.
Yeah.
So that's some things to consider.
And I like when guys pay attention. So if we dating and I'm on the phone saying like my favorite restaurants, what I like to eat, like you know what I'm saying, and you like, yeah, we're just gonna go to Applebee's. I said, hold on, fuck. I just told you my favorite is Mexican food.
Yeah.
I just wanted to hear.
My favorite is Mexican food or Italian food, and you like Applebee's. I said, at least take me. If you gonna go down there, at least take me to something that I like.
Noodles and Company.
Yeah.
Like the fuck.
That's like you dating somebody
Pay
like
attention.
Like you got your rice allergy, right? That's like you dating somebody and they take you to a place that's serve majority rice.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck I supposed to eat?
Everything right there.
What the fuck I supposed to eat?
Yeah.
Like, so you ain't paid attention to no conversation we had.
That'd be the last. That's when I get to blocking people because I mean you ain't even paying attention.
Like where we at? We at the rice bowl place. Like what the fuck? I can't eat here.
Qdoba.
Qdoba.
Yeah, Qdoba.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I like people that pay attention, especially in the beginning. Like,
No, but pay attention to me all through and through.
All through, but in the beginning, if you're not doing it in the beginning, I for sure know you're gonna get comfortable quick. You ain't gonna listen.
Absolutely.
So if you're not doing it day one, you for sure not gonna do it during the relationship.
Day 10 is over with.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, day 10 is over with.
Now hear about us, right? Because I like to be devil advocate. I had to reflect and take accountability for myself that in the beginning I was doing way too much.
Yeah.
Meeting these niggas and like giving so much of myself or showing a guy my potential.
Okay.
Now I sit back and hold my card. You're not about to get all the wifely girlfriend thing
for
for
real.
you off the rip, and
How
you don't even
how long
remember.
do you wait? When do you know? What's the sign when you be like, okay, I could turn on the wifely duties now?
Definitely not the first couple
Till I got
days.
married. Like I ain't
You
even
waited
gonna
all the
lie.
way
I was
till you
just
got
sitting there,
married?
Yes, I'm not.
So he ain't get no sample of like,
ain't
oh,
get no-
this
you
what
ain't
the
make no
wife is gonna
plates
be
or
like?
nothing.
No, I let a guy show me what type of guy he is. Before I met my husband, I was in a casual situationship for so long with a guy, and I was like, damn, how did we end up here so long?
Yeah.
But it was cool. It was light. It wasn't nothing
Yeah.
heavy. But when I had that switch come on where like, okay, it's ready to start building something with somebody. I want connection. I want family. Like, this ain't gonna work for me no more. Like this coming to your house, getting pizza, drinking, then fucking, that's not
enough.
all I want. It was good when I was single, but now I want to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
It's cold outside.
That's true though. Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
And they like,
So is this something wrong with like and we didn't got all the way off
Sorry.
the trail, but I love where we're going.
Cyclist.
Right.
Sorry.
Is there something wrong with being able to say, so you just said, I don't like this no more, I want more. Can you still like it and want more? I like what we're doing, but this ain't enough. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
absolutely. The conversations definitely come
Yep.
up, ladies. I think it's okay to have those conversations because
Yeah.
I told him, and I thought it was about my transness. When I was dating this guy, he was everything I thought I wanted on my list, but he was like, I don't want a committed relationship with anybody. And I was like, nah, you just don't want one with me, right? But he was so serious. He was okay with his life in the way that it is.
Comfortable.
And I was like, no, I'm going to get married. I didn't know I would run into my husband. And then when it happened, he's still strumming, oh, you were the one who got away.
Oh, my
Duh.
Duh.
I was never the problem.
Tried to tell you.
I tried to
tell you.
Let's go on a date, okay? But
Yeah.
you can't make somebody want it.
Yeah,
you know, if y'all have these two different ideas of what you want, it's best to just release them back to the water.
I got a homegirl, and she got kids by a guy, and they was together for years, right? They never really went out or hung out outside of the house, right? So when she told him, like, I want to get married, he said, I'll never marry a stripper.
Dang.
But that's where you met her at.
Yeah.
That's where you did you know what I'm saying? Like, that's who she was from the beginning. You gave her 2 kids.
That's the category you put her in.
But you don't want to marry her,
Right.
which he like, oh no, I'm gonna get married one day, but I would never, like, almost like he looked down on her because of what she did to, she was building herself
She
through
should have been
school.
feeling them vibes though, because I feel like.
But I feel like
he
they
ain't hide how he felt.
Right.
But
right.
I feel like they were having fun for so long that when she got done with that life and she was graduated from school, and now she like, okay, I want something different. He like,
but you know what it is? I think
no.
too, one of the hard things is like that the different transitional phases that we have to go through in relationships, right? That fun phase, everybody love that. Everybody love
It's
that.
the honeymoon stage.
Then when you have a kid, right? Now you got a responsibility, or if you move in together, or if we get married, now that changes for whatever reason. We can't have fun no more.
Yeah.
Now we got to be responsible. I don't know who told you can't have fun and be responsible at the same time, but cut that out.
Yeah. Not for real. Not for real.
Okay.
Not for
Yeah,
real.
cut that out. You can have fun and be responsible.
Yeah.
You got to have responsible fun.
That's what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't put yourself in a situation that's gonna mess you up in the future. But you can still have fun and be responsible. That's crazy. I don't understand it. We do it all the time.
All the time.
we do.
And I think from what you were saying, the fantasy of it all, I think men really love the ideal of certain women and don't want to see them in like being multifaceted. And like once you don't have those hard non-negotiables of like, this is what I want, not what I want. And maybe she didn't know at the time, right? She didn't see more for herself. But once you get in that, it's time to like reevaluate. Me and G do that every 3 months, just like they do it with grants and everything. Who are we now? Like, where are we now?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Because that way, if we off track, either we got to get this thing back on track, or we got to get on our different tracks. However, whatever that
what
look like.
needs to happen,
Yeah. What do we do to fix this?
It's kind of like discussing the road that you're on. You know what I'm saying? Like we know the ending goal, but sometimes the route can change within this relationship on how we're supposed to get there. But if you don't have this conversation, you still going one way, and I done pivoted a whole different way, and that's what make you separate. Like I just had a conversation with somebody, just helping them understand like love. People they ask like, is love enough in a relationship?
Absolutely not.
And the answer that I gave was absolutely not. Right?
It's not.
But the thing is, it's rarely, I ain't gonna say never, it's rarely love that breaks you up.
That's true.
It's the amount of dislikes that breaks you up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Read it.
Yeah, the amount of dislikes is what break you up to where you've never took the time to like converse about what this first dislike.
Yeah.
Now you done added another dislike and another dislike. I don't like when you wear this. I don't like when you talk to me like that. I don't like when you go here. I don't like when you hang out with this person. I don't like, and it piles up to the point where I'm done.
Yeah, I agree. I'm guilty of that. Like I'm quick to point out what I don't like and more slow to say what I do like because I want to see if it's gonna stay consistent. Okay. But now I try and lead with what I seen improvements on, and then don't make the dislike so hard. I kind of be like, well, you could work a little bit more on that, or I see this is something that's still showing up, because language is important. I think to loving a black man, you could tear him down so quick with the, yeah.
I think the sandwich method was made for black men.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me something good.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what I need to improve on. Now tell me something good again. So that way I can pick it up and I'm good to go.
Yes.
But don't just keep telling me I don't like when you do that. I hate that. Let's get
That's
on
true.
my nerve.
No, that's true.
No, tell me something
At
good.
that point, that's just nagging.
Yeah,
Like,
break it
just
down.
nagging.
Break it down in portions so that way we can really handle it. Yeah, that was good. They went a different way, but I like it. All right. So
Our bad.
no,
He said we so far out of
hey, normally I like to
Oh my God.
preference with a question that's probably gonna lead to the realest
Yeah.
situation, right? But we back. Let's do it. So
Sorry.
have y'all ever had a situation where the anger may have been misplaced between friends, I would say.
Oh.
Right? Your friend tell you something. Maybe you did something you shouldn't have done, or they seen something and they want to bring it to you. And instead of you taking it for what it is, the anger becomes misplaced. And now you mad at the person who brought you, mad at the messenger.
I mean, it's happened to me before, but I've never done it.
Okay.
The storming out there one day, I feel like that wasn't for me. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, that was misplaced all the way.
That motherfucker
Don't
said,
get mad at
"Go,
me.
go, 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 go,
Like,
go."
it was misplaced.
I
Like,
said,
now you
what the
angry at me,
fuck?
and I'm like, why are you storming out? That was not for me. That was
Yeah,
clearly
that's
for
true.
somebody else.
That's
You
true.
misplaced it.
But I
and
think
threw it on me.
that was a self-reflection that person wasn't ready to do.
It still was misplaced.
Oh, it definitely was misplaced. Yeah.
What about you? Yeah.
I had 2 situations comes up for me. So one on the other end with my friend, I think so
You be trying to figure out how to word
yeah,
it.
You don't want to put too much in it.
yeah.
He don't want that.
Okay, so
that to
this
be
is a
the clip.
simpler one. This was something that she did far too often, and why we're not friends today. She would always come to me about a conversation she had with somebody else about me. And if I consider you my best friend,
Yeah.
I'm so lost for words how anybody could ever feel comfortable with saying anything other than
Yeah.
positive things
Yeah.
about
Yes.
me. Like
Yeah.
how, because now I want to know
Mm-hmm.
as an overthinker,
Yep.
how did this come about?
Yep.
Why are
What
y'all
was the
talking-
conversation?
Yeah,
Like, how you really been feeling like this? Because,
Yeah.
bitch, the fuck?
And so anybody who know me, the last little situation before I just exited her stage left was she was like, she brought it to me and I was like, oh yeah, I knew about that. I had blocked all of them on Snapchat or whatever. She was like, I knew you was gonna do that. So why would you wait to want to see if I'm gonna be hurt or broke down behind somebody's words that I don't value?
Right.
I don't value you, but this happened far too much for you to like want to change people's perceptions and love for me. Going on over there, sweetie. I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
Clearly, you on that side.
And then with the same token, the guy who I was telling you about that my little situationship,
Mm-hmm.
one day she texted me. We was on the like, your friendships go to this like rocky place. Like we were in a gray area.
Mm-hmm.
And so she texted me like, is this your guy? And like it was on a dating app or whatever. And I was like, yeah, that's him. Because again, our system, I'm gonna show you his picture in case I come up missing dead or whatever.
Yeah.
So you knew, but then I see all the messages between them for far some time, right?
Wow.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
So I cannot be mad to know, and I'm not putting myself through a rabbit hole to know if y'all fucked or not.
Oh my
like
God.
you're done and he's done.
Yeah.
Like I'm not doing that. So
Oh yeah, she was on some weird
Yeah.
shit.
yeah.
She might be she might even want it to be you.
Yeah, and I give it to her. I would
real.
want to be me too.
Period.
Talk about
who else? I
KD?
think I don't think I've ever had misplaced anger, but I did realize that somebody was bringing me stuff to hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think the anger was misplaced. I think her intentions were malicious.
Yeah.
And then when I figured that out, I was like, "Oh, you a dirty bitch."
Yeah.
God bless the dead. But
yeah.
I can say that.
My
Don't
God,
let him
busy.
say
Huh?
nothing. Don't say
God, busy. Huh?
But yeah, but once I realized like she kept almost like she was looking for stuff to bring to me to hurt me. And I was like, wait a motherfucking minute. Nah, shit.
Because you was
Yeah,
too
she-
happy.
Hey, and then she found
I was
something that hurt
so
her.
pregnant. I was so pregnant. She just kept, girl, he was
And
there
high
and
risk
there.
all
And
type of
I'm
things.
like,
Yeah,
what?
crazy.
I'm calling him like crying. Well, how she played it crazy was when I first got to work, she said, "You seen your husband today?"
That's crazy work.
Why we hello?
I said, "Have I seen him today?" Well, yeah.
That's my husband, right?
And I'm here, right? So that means
Right.
somebody at home with these other two kids we
Yeah.
got. Like,
Yeah.
she like, call him and tell him that I'm at work.
Let's not
I'm like,
play
what is it?
this
What is this game?
petty
So I
shit.
call
Just
him
say it.
and I'm like, hey, such and such at work. He said, okay.
Right.
I said, well, before I go back in here, is there something you want to tell me? Because she itching to tell me
yeah,
something.
Yeah.
And he like, no. So I said, all right. So I went back in. I said, he said he don't have nothing to tell me. Girl, he was down the street. Remember that girl that y'all went through all that mess with? He was down the street
Messy.
and she was sitting on his lap. And then she just, I'm like, frozen.
She can't wait to get that shit out.
And it is like and he been down there. This like his 5th time me seeing him down there. And I'm like, but what?
Where the fuck was I at?
And I'm like, well, he was at he wasn't at work, girl. Matter of fact, let me call down there so they could send the record the camera. Girl, I'm gonna have them pull that footage up so first of all, I don't want to see it.
Thank you.
It's gonna prove to her that she was
You
alive.
can keep it.
That's crazy work though.
But then when I called him, I was so upset. And it was like literally, this was probably like 2 or 3 weeks before my son was born. So I'm already like emotional, hormonal, all that, and I'm just bawling. I'm throwing up. I'm like, I can't believe you back talking to that girl. He like, first of all, calm down.
Yeah.
I was there having a drink, and she just so happened to be the waitress. I didn't go there to see her, and it was a neighborhood bar, so it ain't like he traveled to the end of the world,
way,
you know.
went out the way.
And he like, I didn't want to go to where you work at because then people blow it out of proportion that he was there. So he went to the bar down the street, you know, not knowing whatever. I just went back in. I told my cousin, like, call down there, whoever the manager down there, she fired now. Right now, she fired. My cousin was like, okay.
That's crazy.
It's a girl named this that worked there. Yeah, she fired. They like, all right. Because why are you even anywhere where could possibly see you? You know what I'm saying? But it was like it almost felt like she got pleasure and like
she did
breaking my heart. You know what I'm saying? Because like we had been friends in our first wedding, she was actually the maid of honor.
Yeah.
So it was like she been through a lot. She saw a lot to see where we were.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
To see where we were and like try to bring
Oh
it.
my God.
It was crazy. It was crazy. So
Because
yeah.
why you? That's what in the back of her mind she studied like, well, why this bitch get to be happy and not me?
Right.
Yeah.
No, you're not chosen, babe.
Yeah.
It's
You see what I'm
okay.
saying?
Yeah. She never was a wife, but
Always a hoe.
always.
I'm dog
Yeah.
gonna age will eat straight through you, right?
Damn.
So yeah, what?
Nothing.
No, we just
Go ahead.
moving on.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So here we go.
We're not finna play with
From
you
the
today.
realist, the one who do not have. Nice. It's a
He's an asshole.
coach.
I love it. All right.
It's a coach, KD, Keke, and Raquel.
Period.
I know this sounds crazy, but hear me out. We're gonna hear y'all because you put it in there. All right. My best friend told me they saw my boyfriend out with another woman. At first, I didn't believe him. Then they showed me pictures, and it was definitely him. Instead of feeling grateful, I got angry at my best friend. I felt like they ruined my relationship. Ever since then, every time I look at my boyfriend, I think about the pictures. We probably would have been still happy if I never knew.
Oh my God.
Now, my boyfriend says that my friend was just trying to break us up because they are jealous and they want our relationship. My friend says they couldn't sit back and watch me be played. I haven't spoken to my friend in almost 2 months.
Oh, that's crazy.
But I'm still with my boyfriend.
Of course.
My family says I'm blaming the wrong person.
Indeed.
Definitely.
I honestly don't know anymore. Was my friend wrong in telling me, or did they save me from living a lie?
Well, they
Well,
said
you
you some
still with
shit.
them.
Why?
Sorry.
Why am I more angry at the messenger than the person who cheated?
Mm.
You go first, Raquel.
Oh, well, look, from a girl who been around the way on both sides of the
I know
coin.
she's gonna get deep. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
no, for real. Two things can exist at the same time. It's human to feel that way, but at the same time, you got to know your friend. If your friend ain't the type that receive information like that, or she's one of them girls who prioritize men and don't know that she the prize, I'm not wasting my breath. Like, I'm sure it's not the first time that something came about, but you are, sweetie, wrong at the wrong person. The nigga do you greasy because now he knows that he have you under a thumb or under a trance, and he gonna keep doing it. Now you ain't got no outlet of somebody to drop the dime on, because he gonna make sure you ain't friends with that bitch so he can get away with everything he want to. And on top of that, you knew he was cheating. We got intuition.
Exactly.
You knew what it was. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there because that's.
I feel like girl, you shouldn't even have friends.
Damn.
I mean, you shouldn't, because if you don't trust your friend, why are y'all friends, right? If I can't come to you and say, yeah, I think something going on, without you snapping, like, girl, we don't. And I felt like that with a friend before. Yeah. Like, if I can't feel like I can tell you some real shit without you getting mad at me for like saying how I feel on some shit, it's just my opinion sometimes. But if I done seen some shit, bitch, I'm telling.
Yeah.
And if I can't come and tell you that, our friendship is ended anyway.
Yeah.
So we done. Like, it's nothing. We are not friends, clearly. We not friends. And you just want to hold on to the nigga. You really just want, so it don't matter what somebody tell you anyway. Regardless. He gonna cheat on you again. Mm-hmm. And it don't matter what happened, you gonna stay with the nigga. Yeah. So why we having a conversation anyway? But she should have known her friend. Yeah. You shouldn't even told shit. You shouldn't even told shit. The bitch don't care. Yeah. She don't care what the nigga do. She don't care what he do.
Long as she got a nigga.
You already know your friend.
She one of those
don't
long
care.
as nigga come home at night niggas. Yeah.
Because I'm sure, like you said, he didn't. You had some feeling that he was. You knew something. Already.
And you know what? He not even discreet. Because how was you even somewhere where my people see you?
Don't give a fuck. Because guess what? He know the consequences.
None.
Ain't shit got to happen. Yeah. He don't give a fuck. He in the city like, bitch, this is my bitches. Yeah. I don't give a fuck.
That nigga cheating at Floods.
Yeah.
What the fuck is you doing cheating at Floods?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't care.
So you telling me you done took your raggedy ass?
You can't care more about your friend than they care about themselves. Fuck you talk about.
That is true.
You like it, I love it.
You like it, I love it.
But it happens often. Though.
It does happen often.
You do tend to care more than they do. Yeah. Right. It's certain situations. As a person who's been in a relationship almost 30 years, there's certain situations that even myself stand clear of. Mm-hmm. Like certain people that's in KD's life that I do not comment on. I don't give advice about. Yeah. I'll listen to a rant or issues and I'll be the ear and I'll be the shoulder and I'll be the hug. But I'm not saying anything because I know where it will lead, right? Unless it has something specifically to do with me, right? So if it doesn't have anything specifically to do with me, I'm just here to listen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you have to, I think in some friendships still, you have to kind of know who you're dealing with. Like I said, right? You got to know
your
this
friend.
person might be off limit. And also, this might be okay in a relationship to them, but it may be embarrassing for me to say it to her. You feel what I'm saying? Yep. Like, we know that you go ahead, do your thing. Just don't bring that home. Don't do this. Don't like, it might be rules to the game, but you don't. I never conveyed that to you as my best friend. Yeah. So you thinking something's wrong here. But now she embarrassed. Yep. Because she allowed it. She said it was okay. Yeah. So now she got to kind of play the role. But now I'm mad at you for bringing this to light because we already said, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of that going on.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's
so it's some people that I'm not touching that. with
Yeah.
a 10-foot
I'm
pole.
learning that now.
But
Some things you gotta
I
shut
feel
the fuck
like
up on.
I was in a situation. Well, I wasn't in it, but I had an ex who seen some shit, and they had to tell somebody else about some shit. And I said, "Hold on, just make sure the shit is legit first, because you got to know it's like." Because it's gonna ruin the whole relationship, marriage, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I said, I know you need to tell, but just make sure you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because this will change everybody's lives,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And that's
yeah, he ended up telling
part.
it, and it did end the marriage. So
Mm.
I'm like, that just sometimes I just like to man my own business. But when it's
Baby.
such like when they so close to you, it's hard to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like how I go on and I sing some shit and I don't say nothing. Then he come back like, bitch, you ain't never say nothing about what the fuck you sing.
But you know what? I've learned as long as you can be your own person and your own judge of character. Like, I don't need my man around men who do they women greasy and expect not to be fried in grease, right? Like, you can't be out here trolling for your boys and saying how he's such a good man to his wife, and then he cheats on her and expect me not to think you out here doing, and you always want to be around him,
right?
Absolutely not.
Birds of a feather.
Yeah.
Flock.
Yeah.
They flock.
So what do y'all think about that? Like in a case where you're a person who always want to help, right? So if I'm in a situation, like I'm in this quite often, right, where I've done so much in the past that I put myself around people who are doing the same dumb stuff I did, so that I can try and get them out of that. Right.
Yeah.
But there's some people who try to do the same thing that I'm doing that are not strong enough to still be in this environment.
Yeah.
Right. I got a perfect example. I help out people who are substance abuse.
Yeah.
I got a partner who I partner up with. As soon as I get you in my hand, I'm putting you over here to him.
Yeah.
Because he was on crack for so many years, got himself clean, been clean for like 15 years or so, right? So now he doing his thing, and this is what he do.
Yeah.
He go out, he help other people. So I get you to them. At the moment that I felt like if I bring this person to him, it's gonna make him relapse, and now he's gonna be back on. Then you wasn't strong enough for that role.
Yep.
And now you done messed up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think a lot of times people might feel like maybe they're stronger than they really are.
Yeah.
When they make certain decisions.
Yeah.
Too.
That's true.
Yeah. That's
true.
very true.
Man. So what are we telling her? What are we telling her as far as like her question was,
do we really need to tell her something, or she gonna do what
She
the fuck she want to do?
Yeah.
Well,
She gonna stay with the nigga.
I would like to say,
talk about it.
Nobody ever gonna tell her nothing else again.
That's I'm like, do we really need to tell her?
Because while you telling you, I'm sure she telling her other friends like, and this bitch gonna show me the pictures. So now all her other friends like, girl, I had just saw him at Nikki's. I ain't gonna tell you
because why? Because why?
Because it's my fault. And my thing is like, you mad at her? She showed you pictures. Them pictures wasn't AI.
Yeah.
That nigga was out with a bitch.
Yeah.
So I think that she need to just be with her and him, and
that's
she
it.
don't need nobody else in her life.
That's it.
And the part that you missed when you had to run out for a minute was I tried to put a little spin on it,
What?
you know, and I was saying like maybe in their relationship that was okay, right? We had this conversation. This is what we're allowed to do. This is I could do X, Y, and Z, but we never had the conversation with Keke, right? So if Keke sees something that don't look right, but you ain't strong enough to say, oh no, that's what we do. Now you embarrassed about it instead.
But that means she just weak across the board then.
I agree.
So you weak
and
where you can't tell your
real friend.
So you can't tell your friend, no, we just
crazy.
He date other people, whatever. So you're not strong enough to say that. You're not strong enough to stand up to the nigga, and now you mad at your friend, but you still with the nigga. And that, who probably still with the bitch.
And that hints back to
or another bitch.
Right,
or the cousin's bitch. Listen.
But that hints back to my first statement when we first started podding was sometimes you just don't want to know.
No, I want to know.
Because it seems like
I want to know.
It seems like she felt like everything was good. This is why.
Because where you thought he was at?
Even if you knew, right? Sometimes you got a feeling. You got the women's intuition, right? But
you're a hater.
You still don't necessarily know for sure. But when it's in black and white,
some people still don't care though. So that's
now you have no choice but to know. But you might be one of them people who just don't want to know.
Just
Your
don't
life is
care.
going straight. I know, but I don't know, and I don't know enough to where I can pretend like I don't know.
That happened to me before. So like early on in my marriage, like my sister called me and said, "Oh, I just seen your nigga on Joy Road." I said, "No, not my nigga."
Exit 9, come up off the freeway.
I said, "Oh no, not my nigga. Hold on, let me call." I ain't gonna say none of my niggas, so that's why I'm like, let me call and see, because it might have been my nigga. Fuck you doing on Troy Road? But I did call and he was like, "Oh yeah, I picked up my homeboy." Da 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 da. I'm like, okay, cool. But yeah, I wasn't gonna automatically be like, "Bitch, why you tell me the fuck what you see? Did you take some pictures?" Like, or I wasn't gonna be like, "Bitch, I'm not talking to you ever again." Because if I would have never found out this nigga was on Joy Road fucking with another bitch, we wouldn't have been divorced today.
I mean, we do that with our kids, right? So we get information about our kids from an unknown, reliable source, and we take it back and try to, utilize it in a way where you don't know where the source is.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to mess that source up.
Yeah.
But if I do mess that source up, guess what? I ain't gonna know nothing no more.
Yeah.
Now I ain't gonna get the information. Now I gotta figure out another way.
Tell me.
And I need this information.
No, tell me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In that capacity. But so
tell me, let me make the decision.
Yeah, I was
let
about
me
to
make
say
that
the
decision.
saddest part is when two people that's together can't have raw, unfiltered conversation.
Yeah.
I don't need to find out shit else from nobody else. I don't want it I want it from you.
Yeah.
I'm obligated to you. So anything that you're bold enough to do behind my back, when it's presented to me and I bring the conversation to you, rock out. It's your time now, because everything you do in the dark gonna come to light. So here we are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I just feel like to
I was
hang.
just about to ask that question. If y'all felt like that too, like everything that happened in the dark comes to light.
Eventually, even if it take like a long time, it's still eventually gonna come to light.
That one girl said, "What 10 years shit was coming out."
That's what I'm saying. Like,
now don't be still mad though. The fuck. God damn.
And then it's like too, like you doing shit in a place where you can be seen by me or somebody I know.
That mean you don't give a fuck.
You cheating locally, my nigga.
You don't give a fuck.
You ain't taking a bitch out to motherfucking 17 Mile and something. You literally cheating in where we hang at.
Which would make me think y'all had an arrangement.
Well, first of all, nigga, you taking this bitch outside. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Because that's my thing. It's not about where you go. It's who you cheating with.
Yeah.
Don't come with no raggedy ass bitch and making me feel low about myself because you looking for a good time. Because she licked toes. No, this bitch better be. Oh, okay. I get it. Okay.
Like when you see the picture, you like, clock it.
My nigga doing good.
Well, first of all, we already know they never cheat up, baby. How you get better than this? The fuck? You can't go up, baby. You got to go down.
Yeah.
That's true, too.
Fuck you talking
about.
But
I'm just saying, so y'all done got y'all nice clothes on and went on outside on a date, bitch, while I'm at the crib.
But then
I'm knocking all this shit over.
It also make me upset. Like, bitch, you never took me to a nice
That's
spot.
what I was
fuck you talking about. You said where? Bitch, now I'm mad. And I want to beat everybody up. Fuck you talking about.
And then we know that's when the cheat back mentality comes, because I know a nigga in my phone that will take me to a 5-star, but I'm over here being dumb.
And guess what I'm gonna do? Post that shit, bitch. Since we outside with it, bitch, let's be outside with it.
Oysters, aphrodisiac.
Post it with the emoji on the face, like, bitch, that's not my hand.
No face, no face, no case. We cheersing this shit.
All you see is the 2 cups.
Look, you see the wine and the old fashioned, so you know it's a nigga.
And I'm going to your best friend restaurant, and he gonna be the server. And he's like, I saw your bitch at the with another nigga.
They got a picture.
Yeah.
Then when I get home, this you, nigga, wasn't that you? Oh, I thought we was just going for photo ops.
Time up, okay.
Wait time up.
I thought we was going for photo ops. That's not what we was doing. Oh, my bad.
You know.
Sorry, Tay.
Sorry.
Y'all done?
Yeah.
Y'all done. All right, cool.
She gotta go.
Love you. Have a great day.
Gonna and unify the unity.
You hear me?
Yes,
Man. Well, she made it to the end of the show.
She did.
She did.
Made it to the end of the show. So that means Katie got to do both parts. But
shit.
Yeah, go ahead. Talk about it.
You could listen to us on iHeart, YouTube, Buzzsprout, or wherever you get your podcasts. You can follow me at yourgirl.kd. You can follow Keke at rrp.kiki. You can follow Coach DTM at Coach DTM. You can follow the podcast page at RRP Network. And you can follow Miss Mouthy where?
You can follow me on YouTube at I Am Miss Mouthy Podcast. You can follow me on Instagram still at I Am Miss Mouthy or IG at Reclaim and Raquel. Yeah, on Facebook, I'm Raquel Golden, Raquel Trammell, you know.
And then how could they listen to your podcast?
Yes, YouTube, Spotify, all the things, wherever you get your podcast, just type in the Mouthies or Miss Mouthy Podcast.
I watch it on YouTube because the facial expressions.
Yeah.
Listen, okay. G be like,
You got anything coming up? Anything new? Any kind of events? Anything like
what
that
do we
coming
got
up?
coming up this month? The only thing I know on the date right now is that we have another Meals with Mouthy. It's going to be July 12th. Yeah, at Palmer Park at probably we're going to do noon. We'll keep it consistent at noon. And so if you interested in feeding the unfortunate, because we're not going to call people homeless, or the B word, you know, you can DM me, DM Grayson, DM the Maldives, and just let us know that you want to give either time or monetary donations, you know.
and I do like, so I watched the video that you guys posted from the last one where you told how it even got started.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah, you know, I'm such a I'm learning to not hold my cards so to my chest, but like I get tired of people weaponizing my truth.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but yeah, my little cousin, I just remember this moment why it was so impactful. He got his ass beat for sneaking food while they was on punishment. But it's like, how long had them kids been in the room, right? And then me being the older cousin, babysitting them, not knowing the circumstances of like, okay, they just on punishment, can't come out their room. So it's like, if they ask for food, you like, oh, well, your mama said I gotta say no. Like, y'all don't get shit.
Yeah.
But when we look at historic figures, slavery, right? Overseer, all of these things break down. But for me, that's the thing, is that like no kid, no human being can ever. I think about every time I clean out my refrigerator, food waste. I'm not wasting no food when there's people who go hungry, and that's just such a feeling I never want people to experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm down with that too. I do it as well, so I'm definitely gonna jump on board with you guys, man.
Yeah,
we're gonna go.
Come on.
Yeah, we
first of all, it looked like they had a time, so I'm going. It looked like a time.
We connected with, I would probably say, the wrong people. The last couple times, the last time for sure, the last time, that kind of, you know, threw things off, rubbed the wrong way,
yeah,
etc. I let them talk me into going to like different locations that I probably would not have selected, because I had a location in my heart already that we was already tapping into and connecting with people and things of that nature. So my vision is and has always been to let the food start the conversation. And then now that we got this conversation, now we can figure out, how did you get in this situation? Let me see if we can help you get out of it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Who could I connect you with to help you get out of the situation, type of thing. So,
and I do like what you said, like Palmer Park is for everybody.
Yeah.
I know growing up in Detroit, we have a stigma of what Palmer Park is for, right?
Yes.
And I like that you're combating against the stigma, because it's ignorance, right?
Yeah.
I never even been to Palmer Park before that I know of. I don't know. But it's just growing up, it's like, you was where? You know what that is. And then you just automatically adapt this idea of what it is. And like, they really paint the picture like it's just a big ass orgy of like, I swear to God, whenever you say Palmer Park to somebody from the city, the first thing they say is something so, first of all, it's going to be disgusting and like belittling, but it's going to be, they paint this picture of it's just a bunch of sex, like just on the swings. Like, you know
and one of those things is like having to be brave enough to stand up against some shit you know ain't true. Like, yes, do cruising happen, but it's in a respectable area where people, and they got to be held accountable if the police roll up on them and say, decent exposure, here's a ticket, jail time. But it's tennis players that come out there to practice. There is play skates for kids. It's also the water park that they redid. Like, just seeing my city, I'm such a Detroiter that seeing my city come with new purpose is always good. And so
that's how I felt about Chandler Park. So Chandler Park was kind of a drug infested park like that, right? if you was out there, you was shooting up, or you was trying to get crack, or you was trying to sell crack. It had something to do with drugs.
Yeah.
And when they came through and they revamped that boy and put the wave park in there, the splash pad and all this other stuff, and it just made it look like, okay, we changing the city around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We see the issue, we see the problem, let's fix it.
Yeah.
And we just got to be the change we want to see, right? So now when we see or when we hear people say, because like we had went to a Coney Island, right? I'll never forget this. So we in there, we ordering our food, and I'm talking to people. So my brother said, you gotta be careful who you talk to in here, because this is known for what's the word to use? Like solicitation, right? And it's usually trans women that are soliciting or being solicited, right?
Right.
So he like, you gotta be careful. That's literally what this Coney Island is known for.
Okay.
So I said, people just don't come in here and get chicken wings.
Mm-hmm.
So he like, I mean, not normally. So once we ordered our food, I'm watching, I'm like, oh, it really was like, so I'm like, I wonder how this particular Coney Island became the hub for this activity. And he said it's because of where it's located.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, you just learn stuff every day.
And to address you, if you have a vision that God put on your heart that you know you can carry through, it ain't gonna never look the way it's supposed to until you carry it out. So, you know, that's the reason why that last transaction probably went awry. You know,
we did we would cook the food. We did a couple different things. We would find the family during the holiday times, and we would make sure that the whole family ate. Which was probably, I love that. That's my most fun thing to do. But we would go out just on a random weekend. I want to say it was like once a month, and take a bunch of different containers to where we would go and feed people. So this go around, we let somebody kind of tag along with us and almost take over, probably because of their quote unquote title, right? So we go to an area. And I'm going to say the area specifically because I kind of respect this area for what we learned that day, right? So we went to a city called Ann Arbor, for those who are not familiar with us or here. But Ann Arbor have a location down there that's called Tent City.
Okay.
So it's an area where every night they allow anyone who's homeless to come and just put up a tent and sleep there for the night. But in the morning, at a certain time, you had to get up and you got to go, because it's kind of connected to like a bus station and all that type of thing, right? So we get down there. I'm like, okay, that sounds like a good idea. Let's do it. So we taking the plates and we trying to talk to the people, and they was like, we don't need no food. I'm like, what you mean you don't need no food? I'm asking you, like, what? He's like, no, I chose, like a couple of them, like, I chose to do this. This is what I want to do. Ann Arbor feeds homeless people multiple times a day. You can
like
come
certain
into
restaurants certain times.
You can come into this restaurant at this time and eat and then go. Like it's several different ones. So food was the least of their worries.
Yep.
So when we coming down here with food trying to start a conversation, they like, we got this already.
Yeah,
any money?
And they eating good.
Yeah. Any money? Anything else? What else can we do? So I'm like, man. So we ended up leaving that day with, I think we probably passed out 4 containers out of a couple hundred. Like
we made 200 containers and brought 190 back.
Wow.
But we just still ended up going where we should have went initially and, you know, passed it out. But we was behind the buck because it was so late by the time we, you know, got to where we was going. But
yeah, because I was determined. I'm like, there's no way you choose to do this.
That man said, no, I want to be here.
I want to be here.
Yeah.
He like, no, I could go here. I go here to shower. I go here to eat. And I don't have no bills. I'm like, oh, shit. He like, it's just me. I don't have no family. I don't, you know. I was like,
you'd be surprised. Yeah.
Oh, we was surprised.
Oh, I was for sure surprised. I was like surprised and hurt because I'm one of them people who I don't believe you sometimes. I'm like, ain't no way this is all you want. You gotta want more. You gotta want more. And it's like that with like relationships and everything. I'm like, there's no way you just good. Where you are.
Yeah.
And KD got to tell me all the time, that's you. That's what you feel.
Yeah.
That's how
I
you
tell
are.
them you can't push your thoughts on somebody else.
Mhm.
And I'm like, no, I can't. And I'm going.
Yeah, but you say it all the time. They ceiling is your floor, or how I don't remember how you said
Yeah.
it. They floor your ceiling, whatever. But that's the same in mentality. Like
Yeah.
what you think is like they are at their plateau.
Yeah, they're
And you
chilling
like,
on my floor.
Yeah.
And historically, Ann Arbor is just known to have a little bit more privilege than Detroit, right? So
Mhm.
they are progressive in other ways. Their resources move differently. They got the university. So there's just so many different ways that they've been able to address their own. And that's not to say that they don't look out for the people in other districts, but just it's different.
Yeah.
They're less fortunate. It's different than Detroit, less fortunate for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm excited, man. We're gonna keep y'all posted on when we're doing this. It's going down. Another collab, and be listening because you know RRP Network is about to invade the Mouthy soon.
Come on
So
over here. Yes,
Hey,
absolutely.
I'm
We're
excited.
excited to have y'all.
I'm
Yeah.
excited.
excited.
Can't wait for that, man.
Yeah.
So motivation for this week, man, is the truth didn't break your heart. The betrayal did.
Damn.
Mm.
Don't punish the person who turned on the lights because you didn't want to know what was happening in the dark.
Mhm.
Healing begins when the anger is aimed at the decision and not the discovery.
Yes.
All right. So fix it. This is my thing.
Absolutely.
It's your boy, Coach DTM.
Your girl KD.
And your girl, Miss Mouthy.
And the hostess with the mostest,
Keke.
and this has been yet
She gonna cuss us
another
out.
episode of Relationship Reality Podcast. We will see you next week.
All right.
So long. Bye bye.
So long, bye.
Bye.
Good job.
Thank you, Daddy. So long, bye bye.
Goodbye to my pain.
Goodbye to my pain and my sorrow.
So long.
So long, bye bye.
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 Good job facing.
Goodbye to my pain and my sorrow. Thank you, Daddy.
So long. You're
Bye
welcome.
bye.
So long.
Bye bye. Good job.
So long. Thank you. Hey, so long.
Bye bye.
Hey, so long.
Bye bye.